Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils and the UNLV Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
In the desert, Allegiant Stadium is one of the biggest. Las Vegas gets it going for the UNLV Rebels. 65,000 plus. It could even be expanded to hold 72,000 fans. Dan Mullen's got it going. Can they continue to pack it in at UNLV? Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Sun Devils ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the UNLV Rebels offense will take the field first. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
Well, I think it's hard anytime you're a freshman quarterback trying to get acclimated to the speed of college football, especially this early in the year. But, David, things are going to go faster even today because of this secondary and because of all the playmakers they have on the back end. For this quarterback, he has got to be able to find his rhythm early.
Well, and I feel kind of sorry for him because the playbook's not even open to him yet, right? Like, this dude's a freshman. He's still learning and trying to see it at the same time where they're trying to give him more and more responsibility. Tremendous challenge today against the secondary. If you make a mistake, they're going to make you pay. So he's really got to be dialed in today. Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body.
Snags it, and there's running room. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. Send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to Joyner. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Here we go. Ready. One. Where did he go?
Breaks into the open. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains and got a first down in the red zone. The Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Rush right in his face. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, gonna throw it. He's got the back in the middle. Finding some room, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And we get a look at Kyson Brown. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, you're seeing more and more offenses in college football use running backs in the passing game. This guy is the prime example, and he's a guy that deserves all the touches and all the catches he's had because, David, he's basically a receiver playing the running back spot. He can hurt you taking handoffs, but this guy can run the route tree. He can get out vertically down the field, catches it in traffic. Such a great versatile weapon to have.
And usually you see running backs, it's a little bit awkward when they do catch it, but like you see, his arms are stretched out. He catches it with his hands. Like, and the offensive coordinator told us this week coming in the matchups, like, he's got a playlist for this guy, right? Like, get this guy the ball in space. He's going to make sure he gets several touches and several
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on second down. Unloads to the right. With the catch, it's Hamilton. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it. He'll pitch it. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, ASU! Great job by the back on the option.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Left side, and it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense picks it up.
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure. After he makes the catch, that's a costly giveaway.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And we'll get a whistle to stop the clock as they check on the injured Sun Devil. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Right side, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
2nd and long here. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down to the air. The screen, he's got wheels. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Back's got it on the screen. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Making his first move. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking left. It's complete. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Fresh center downs going to the air. Got his man on the right. At the 35, he's got room. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Wants to throw one first. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's a give to Robinson. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Defense might bring the house here. First play of this drive. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got a man. It's Beasley. Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
22. Hey, move. Let it go.
Play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Touchdown, Rebels! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. First down, right back to Brown. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Turning it on. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense set for a first down play. Fresh center downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Grabs it inside the 15. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Sun Devils, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Making the adjustment on the play. They'll run it. It's Brown. Could be a touchdown, Arizona State! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Unleashes one. Got him downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Looking for the edge. The pitch.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Got the quick pass. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Soft spot in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second down, gonna throw it. Look out! Trying to get away. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Fresh set of downs going up top. The quick game. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Oh, pressure's coming. Throwing right. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball.
They run him down as he was trying to buy a little extra time, and the defense wouldn't have it. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Coming out of the locker room at the half, the Arizona State head coach has said, this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. Second down, gonna throw it. Quickly complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Tells to run, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Slings it downfield. Beautifully thrown ball. Nice grab. Good footwork. Everything you want on the completion. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Handoff for Brown. Spins away from the defense. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more you start to bring big bodies on the field, right? The field shrinks. I'm worried about you running the football, particularly up the middle. But how about the offense? Does a nice job tossing the ball on the perimeter, going out there, getting some positive yards, trying to get 7. I ain't settling for no field goal.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! And that one will give them the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Sells the run, looking to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide right, it's Beasley. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Calls it in. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They're all over him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Escapes the pressure going right. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to know when the play is over. You got to mitigate your losses. That time, he was just trying to do too much. He thought he was back in high school and everything was taken away. He could just pirouette, make a guy miss, and turn it into a home run. Nothing doing, and he takes a big loss on that run.
It's caught. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Running inside, it's Robinson. Enough to move the chains. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Inside the 15. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
He's looking to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. He wants to throw it. Rushes on. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown ASU! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! The AT unit on the field. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The run inside. It's Jones. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not a lot of room to field this one. Slips through the line. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Shoots it to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. He's at the 20.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stats. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Here comes the heat. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Dead center perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The give on the counter. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Setting up the screen. There he goes. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Right side, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Sun Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drops back on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Trying to bull his way in. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Brown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Wants to throw on 1st. Under pressure. He sacked this defense all over him. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Fresh center downs going to the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down?
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Out wide right, it's Bell. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Snaps it, and he has to have it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Arizona State! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Rush right in his face. He's taking a deep shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And, guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick give. It's Jones. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready. 180. 180.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself.